Independence was always important to me, I think. I always wanted something to do, so I would borrow my dad's penknife and go off and start making dens and stuff. And I was always doing stuff that I shouldn't be. You know, I'd take the Labrador off and go and stealing plums from someone's garden, and whatever it was, we were always looking for some kind of an adventure. My later teenage years, I suffered from some mental health issues, and I found myself pushing the boundaries with drugs. It was a time when there was a pandemic of drug addiction in the UK, and I found myself in the centre of it. You know, it led me to prison. It was in prison that I decided that I was going to change my life, and it took a while. I decided, I looked at a tree, an oak tree outside the cell window one day, and I started imagining it as a baobab tree in Africa. It was an epiphany. I just decided I was going to go and find me that baobab tree. And it took me 20 years. I mean, I did some travelling in the meantime, but it took me 20 years to really head off. And that sense of freedom, searching for that sense of freedom, when you have it taken away from you, it means so much more. When the day came round, it was like, this is unreal, this is actually happening. I was just enjoying the planning. But I went for it, and that was the hardest part of the journey, was that leaving. The reason I took a motorbike was because it's the ultimate freedom for me. It's that feeling of vulnerability, it's that feeling of control all at the same time. It's knowing you're in control, you are open to the elements, you smell everything, you see everything, you are in it rather than watching it. So many people were lovely, and they couldn't do enough to host you. Now coming home to Wales, that is something that I want to try and do myself. I really feel like I want to be that better host while people are in my country, and I want to share some of that warmth that I've learned from people all over the world, really. This is my home, Wales is my home, and I love it, and it's actually still my favourite country. There's a couple of things about MOTO Junkies that we're trying to achieve. It's about seeing people through their first experience, perhaps, and the Himalayan is perfect for that because it's quiet, it's non-aggressive, it potters over everything. It's just a very friendly bike to ride. We want everybody to feel welcome, and we really try hard to make sure that happens, you know, that anybody can come here and make it feel like it's their home. Riding around the world was one dream, and whilst it was a great experience, I also, while I was travelling, always had this little inkling in my mind, this little vision of the next dream forming. That was having a little piece of Wales that I could call home, that I could invite people to. And share my country with other people the way they shared theirs with me, to really push the boundaries in a safe, fun and friendly environment. And I love to show Wales off. We're right in the centre of amazing roads, amazing trails, fields and nature all around us, and something that we massively respect. And we're really looking forward to growing into this space and making it a home, hopefully, for lots of people who decide to come and visit us.